Hello and thanks for joining us again today on the news update on Enterprise TV. I am Petrina Ezeji. We begin in Plateau State, where the police has arrested 8 suspects in connection with the attacks in Bokos, Barkin Ladi and Mangu local government areas. No fewer than 200 persons were massacred on Christmas Eve in a spate of killings that sparked nationwide outrage, including a call for investigation by the United Nations. Police spokesperson Alfred Alabo confirmed the arrest on Thursday, explaining that the suspects were arrested at various locations. In July, similar attacks on predominantly Christian villages left more than 200 persons also dead. The police in Rivers has confirmed the abduction of 3 persons on Tuesday on the Obiri-Ikwere road stretch leading to the Port Harcourt International Airport. One of the victims who escaped the attack, Emmanuel Bera, reported that no fewer than 3 persons were taken from the taxi he boarded, and a few passengers from other vehicles managed to escape into the bushes along the highway. According to him, others who tried to escape were shot at and roughly whisked away. The spokesperson for the command, Grace Iringe Koko, said that police were already in pursuit of the abductors. No fewer than 9 Osun State communities are presently experiencing power outage due to the drop in power generation from the Egbin power station. The Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company announced this on Thursday night. According to the IBEDC, Abeokuta, the Osun State capital, is one of the areas affected by the Egbin power generation drop. Others are Songo, Ota, Ilaro, Ayetoro, Imeko, Mowe Ibafo and Magboro, all in the state. The Electricity Distribution Company said its technical team was working with its partners to ensure the restoration of the power supply. The Delta Consensus Group has commended former Governor James Ibori for supporting the current Delta government in his New Year message. The group's national coordinator, Mani Onye, gave the commendation in a statement on Wednesday in Abuja. He said the call for support for Governor Sheriff Oborowori administration by Ibori was a product of consensus and unity built by the current administration. Oye called on the political elite in the state to heed Ibori's call to move the state forward. In foreign news, rescue workers in Japan are braving bad weather and damaged roads to save victims of a 7.6 magnitude earthquake that hit the country on New Year's Day. The death toll has risen to 94, with 464 injured and some 222 persons unaccounted for, down from an earlier count of 242. A huge fire destroyed hundreds of infrastructure in the port city of Wajima on the Noto Peninsula. Government shelters were occupied by hundreds of people, while no fewer than 30,000 households were without electricity in the Ishikawa region. Another 89,800 homes and 2 neighboring regions had no water. In business news, Nigeria's wealthiest man, Aliko Dangote, may have questions to answer with the nation's leading anti-corruption agency, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. That's because agents of the commission on Thursday raided the Dangote Group's headquarters in Lagos in connection with the ongoing investigation into forex allocations in the country. The Commission's agents were said to have scrutinized documents provided by officials of the group for hours, carting some of them away. The EFCC has written to 52 companies, including the Dangote Group, directing them to supply documents supporting the allocation and utilization of foreign currencies to them in the last 10 years. The EFCC letter to the companies is part of an ongoing investigation into alleged preferential forex allocations to individuals and organizations by the Godwin Emefiele-led Central Bank of Nigeria. In sports news, former UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya has claimed his first ever MMA Junkie Knockout of the Year award after knocking out Alex Pereira in April 2023. Adesanya's second-round knockout not only reclaimed the UFC middleweight championship, but also marked his first win against Pereira in their 4-fight rivalry across combat sports. The Nigerian-born fighter became the 8th UFC fighter to become a 2-time champion, while also winning the Performance of the Night award at UFC 287. And finally, in entertainment news, seasoned Nollywood actress and filmmaker Funke Akindele has become the first ever Nigerian to gross 1 billion naira in the box office with her blockbuster movie, A Tribe Called Judah. She is also the highest grossing Nollywood director of all time. It is understood that the box office lineup asserts that Funke Akindele has made a whopping sum of over 1.6 billion naira. Nigerians all over social media have joined her to celebrate her record-breaking milestone in the movie industry. That's all on the news update at this time. You may visit our website at www.enterprisetvnews.com and follow us on all our social media handles at Enterprise TV 7. Thanks for watching.
Enterprise TV, a tradition of truth.